What's going on, everybody? So today I'm going to be installing these orange silicone radiator hoses that I got off of Amazon. But before that, got to disinfect it because it came from China. No, seriously, these right here, I don't know if they'll fit because they look kind of tiny. I'm not sure. So we're going to test them, make sure they fit. And if not, I'm going to send them back, get my money back, and then buy some that does fit. These will cut down on engine bay temps because the silicone will actually hold in a little bit more heat, and less of it will soak into other parts, heat soaking. But I've used these kind in the past, the G Plus performance ones, and they were pretty good, but these ones just look really tiny. I could be wrong, but we will see how they go. So right now, as you can see, my hood is over there. It's off the car because yesterday we had the Clean Car Alliance Clash of the Titans Volume 2 in Killeen, Texas. I'll put some video clips here.
Waking up at noon, wasting time is all I do. But now when I'm with you, so much time, nothing to do. I'm dropping you texts now. You said you want me when it starts. Being with you just feels right.
As you could see, it was definitely fun. It was a pretty nice day. The kids had a blast there. My car didn't win anything, but it's cool. I'm not really mad about that or anything. I did take all the bolts off of this engine bay and hand polish them with a wire wheel just to kind of give it that little extra oomph. Met a lot of cool people and just had a blast. I can't wait for next year's to be in Killeen again. Definitely gonna go again. Hopefully this will be a lot nicer by then because there were so much nicer cars than my car, but we're working on it. Also found a house. It's really nice, bigger than the one next door here, but that was the one we were originally going to move into, but we found this other one. It's just a little bit more than what we're paying for rent here, but it has a huge 2-car oversized garage, and it's in a really nice area, and it's close to our kids' school and stuff, so we might be getting to move there. So I'm really happy about that. So I just wanted to say how much I appreciate everyone hitting the like button, dropping comments, interacting, and all the prayers that everyone has been giving. So thank you. We're going to go ahead and try to install these though and see what happens. These here are the ones we're going to test. I'm going to try this upper one first, verify that it actually fits on there, and then we can go from there. It even has the one for the back of the intake manifold, the one that goes to the firewall, and the one that goes under the distributor. So should look pretty good. A little nice addition and give it a little nice look. All right, so on the bottom of the radiator, there's a little drain plug. I'm just gonna go ahead and crack that open, drain it into a drain pan, and we can reuse it since it's still fresh coolant. But if you haven't just recently replaced your coolant, definitely make sure to put fresh coolant in. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then we can start swapping hoses. All right, now these did come with the hose clamps provided, so just gonna put those hose clamps on and put it all together. All right, so they seem to fit really nice on there, so I was wrong. They definitely do fit. They just looked tinier for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, so now I'm gonna go ahead and remove the lower radiator hose. I have these cool special pliers that have like an angle on them. They help a lot in doing this, but they do come with their own hardware, so that's pretty nice. We don't have to use these other crappy stock clamps. We'll just be using these worm clamps. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. That's why I don't like those. A method I found that works really well when trying to get these hose clamps off is to do a twisting motion. You like twist left and right to kind of loosen it up off of the spots where it's connected to. Well, as you can see, it looked pretty good on there so far. We just got the two. The next one is the one under the distributor, and if you can see through there, there's a little worm clamp. I ended up putting that on, but from the factory they have those crappy ones you have to use these needle nose pliers on. But we're gonna undo that worm clamp, and then there's one back here. You can see there's another one of those, and we'll undo that, and then this one will come off, and we'll put that one in its spot. Well, there they are installed. Everything's tightened down. I just have to put coolant back in it. Yeah, there's a small one down there that I did as well. I forgot all about that one, but it goes to the heater switch that allows the flapper door to open to let heat into the heater core, or hot coolant into the heater core. But yeah, everything's tightened down. It's looking really good. I really wish it would have came with this one, but I can always get that one later, and probably get some silicone hoses for the blow-off valve, vacuum line, and stuff like that. But I do plan on buying more of these kits and doing one hose a different color from the other. So these are orange. I don't know why on the GoPro it looks like they're like yellow, but it'll be like orange, blue, lime green, so on and so forth, and just do that to kind of stagger the colors off in the engine bay, and I think it'll look pretty cool. But so far they look really good. I've used this brand before in the past and they worked really well. But if you guys are interested, link will be in the description for these exact ones. There will be an Amazon affiliate link. If you click that link and buy some, it helps me out as well. So if you plan on getting some, definitely click the link. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put some coolant back in here. I decided I'm just gonna use fresh coolant this time, so I don't have to reuse that coolant, even though it is still fresh. But I'll just pour that and filter it into a clean empty jug. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some coolant in here. Don't forget to put the drain plug back in the radiator, or you'll just be pouring this all over the ground, by the way. All right, so I have it started up. That way it can burp the system, the coolant will bubble up, and then I can add more in, and then we're good to go. All right, so I just got back from the grocery store. There's no leaks. I checked before I left. Now that it's got some pressure ran through it, and some heat. There's no leaks anywhere. It's one thing you definitely want to make sure of. These are a pretty good hose kit. I didn't think they were gonna fit. They really did look too tiny, but they fit fine. I've used these in the past, so I figured they would fit fine, but I don't know, something just looked off about them. But link will be in the description for these, definitely. But yeah, it's definitely holding up pretty good. All these bolts that I polished definitely give a nicer look. I basically just pulled them off and used a wire wheel and put them back on. I also sprayed them with BESTLINE to keep them from rusting, so that'll help a lot. The no squeak spray that BESTLINE sells is really good. Link will be in the description for BESTLINE's products. Check out their website, get 20% off your entire order using code DGUY20 if you're interested. So here are the old hoses. I'm gonna keep the good ones. This one's brand new still, and this one didn't have any issues at all. So I'm gonna keep what I can. It's always good to have backups. And as for the hood pins, I got these from the Clean Car Alliance that the car was in, the car show. My buddy Johnny, he was selling a bunch of cool car parts, and these were 20 bucks, but he cut them in half and he cut the price in half and gave them to me for 10 bucks. So I've used these in the past, they work really well. I'm not gonna do an install video, but I will tell you how to install them. These holes right here, you don't even have to drill these out. These fit perfectly in there. So basically what I do is I take the hood pin, put them in, put the nut on top, the nut on the bottom, tighten them up, and then I put a piece of, not a piece, I mark on the top with like a paint pen, then close the hood down, let the paint transfer to the hood, then drill the hole, and then screw screws in here. I don't use the rivets just because I know I'm gonna have to take the hood off and repaint it, and I don't wanna have to drill the rivets out, but they work pretty good. These stock hood latches like to break, so we've had it happen many times on not just our Hondas, but Casey's Toyota. We were just driving down the road and the hood just shot up and smashed the windshield and then bent back and smashed the roof. It was horrible, but I'm happy with how it's turning out. If you guys are interested in some of the BESTLINE products like No Squeak or their oil additive, their engine treatment will help prolong the life of your engine oil. They also make a coolant additive. I don't know if it's available on their website. I will make sure and put it in a pinned comment below whether it's on there or not. I like to add that to my coolant as well because it does help with heat transfer and stuff like that. So I'm really happy with how it's turning out. Want to give a huge shout out to Michael. He helped tune this thing, get it where it's going, and he's a big help for this channel. And so are you guys, hitting that like button, dropping comments below, and definitely BESTLINE Racing for sponsoring the channel and giving us a huge opportunity. So that's basically it for this video. Probably gonna get off here, go in and eat some dinner. I have a huge mess to clean up. As for this stuff here, I like to take a coffee filter with a clean jug like of coolant, an empty jug, put the coffee filter in a funnel, pour that in it, let it filter it. That way we can get clean coolant out of this old coolant, which this is new coolant. I just drained it back out, obviously. So we're just definitely gonna filter that. I don't like to waste things around here. So if you guys enjoyed the video, definitely hit the like button, drop a comment below, and stay tuned for more stuff because we have more stuff coming as soon as I can afford to. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, God bless, stay safe, and stay awesome.